Hello, Argentinian tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Railroad Tycoon 3 with me, BlueAnkylo. In the last episode, we had a slightly slow start from Buenos Aires here, but once I started making this route, I started making big money, and I have good feelings about this new one that I just took out a huge loan for at the end of last episode, because it looks like the two trains that I added, they both just stop at every stop, are going to make a lot of money. For some reason, and I'm not sure why, that first train that stops at Buenos, Carmen, Perg, and Rosario and back, it just does not make much money. For whatever reason, those two little cities in the middle, they're just not very good. These two down here are much better, and hopefully these guys down here help out too. I don't understand everything perfectly, but that's it. In case you've forgotten, a quick recap: I need to basically haul meat. Plus wool and grain for the gold, although I do need industry profits as well, which hopefully I'll get to this episode. My plan is to hopefully make a ton of money off of these routes, pay back my loans, because I owe 2.5 million, which is a fair bit. And then I'm going to start buying hotels and stuff for all my cities, and start looking at whether or not investing in industry is going to be worthwhile this time around. You know, like buying grain farms so that I can ship my grain and then make lots of money. You know, I got to make industry profits eventually. And I might try one of those, you know, buy industry that's not doing so good somewhere and then buy it for cheap and then connect it up and make it profitable. I think that'd be cool. I'd like to show that off this time. And hopefully my current routes are already making me enough money that I can afford to mess around like that. I generally find the train routes are the most reliable income. Although you certainly can play this game buying steel mills and stuff right off the bat. I mean, this guy's not doing anything. Why? Probably because he cannot get coal and iron. And I've been through this before, so I won't spend a whole lot of time. But if the point is, he needs those resources to get delivered and then someone to buy the steel somewhere else. And if that doesn't happen, he loses money. So, it's kind of tricky. You got to have the infrastructure, the rail infrastructure for those to work, to be maximum profitability. Port loves to use up meat and grain and wool. I mean, that's the thing, right? I should have looked at that right off the bat. Those are the three resources I need to ship to to basically get gold, other than industry. So all I need to do is connect up port towns, and the ports will automatically, almost guaranteed, draw that kind of goods to them. So long as I have the port cities connected, anywhere that has a big port, and I think I have all the ports so far. There's nothing. I mean, this is a big city, but it doesn't have a port yet, and that might show up later. But for now, no port. But I got Buenos Aires, and I probably will upgrade this to large later on, and that'll help optimize the travel. Let's pay off this 9% loan right away. That's the worst one. But yeah, I mean, I've been over this before too, but right, the green area are auto-connected. The ones just out of it, technically something has to ship from my station to the port, so they go over land to get there. So it's not perfect. Optimally, you want it to all be green for the buildings you want to use. This port, I think, is covered. Is it? Actually not. Just out of range. So this is another one I should upgrade to large once I've got a bit more money, just to smooth things out a little bit. Mind you, I mean, look at this train. It's got 5 cars. It's pretty full as is. It's not too bad. All right. So my Buenos to Rosario one is definitely making more money now. Just took a little while for the economy to really get rolling, but it's going to make some money for me. It's just this little guy that stops in between. That guy seems to have a hard time. And then my little guy down here, this one really surprises me. This guy here, the Buenos Placo Chaco route. It's surprising just how consistently profitable it's turned out to be. For such a small, because they're so close together. I generally find really close cities don't make you much money, but in this situation, they're doing great. So, I don't know why, I can't explain it. I'd have to really dig into the supply and demand. Like, what do we have at La Plata that's worth shipping? People want to travel. Mail. I mean, most of the freight is not worth anything to ship between those two. But I guess maybe it's passenger traffic. All right. Oh, that's... Yeah, it's increased. I thought it said decrease for a second. No, that's good. Good. Over 1 million. I'm happy. I'm very happy about that. Got more. We got lots of meat. I'm not getting any wool yet. I need to get wool started. Where was my wool? I think I'd have some. There should be some going from Las Flores to Buenos, you'd think. I mean, this is a wool farm, right? Sheep farm. So it's just not producing very much right now. So perhaps there's no wool here yet. There is wool. So my trains should be transporting this wool to Buenos Aires. It's worth $21 extra. That should happen. It just hasn't happened yet, but it'll get there. Perhaps this is a good one to buy while it's cheap. 210,000. It should turn around and start producing 2. Actually, it already is, really. You know what? Let's buy it. Why not? Buy some sheep. And then we'll pay off some more of our loans. Alright. Now we can actually take out 5% loans. But I'm not going to refinance. Not for just 1%. Not that big a deal. Alright. Tray annoyance. How are you guys doing? So all of those first routes with big money are gone. Now we're not making a whole lot of money. Great. Come on, trains. Don't fail me now. Now we did see some wool like coming, some demand sort of this direction, right? You can see they're shipping overland to get the wool. So I could replace that with track. Similarly, was there... What is consuming it in Santa? Textile mill? Textile mill consumes wool. Well, maybe that's a smart thing to do. Is to get the wool going in that direction. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to connect up all these cities just yet. I might make a nice long route around here. Sort of a circle-ish thing. I don't know. Not 100% sure yet just how I want to do it. I definitely want to pay off a little bit more loans or maybe get some basic industry set up. You know what? Let's, I paid off... Keep pressing the wrong button. I paid off all my expensive interest loans. I want to get a little bit of basic industry set up here. Let's go with... I think it was the hotels that seemed to be the most profitable overall. So let's get some hotels in the big cities at least. Spend a few $100,000 on hotels. And then we'll think about other... I'll probably put a post office, restaurant, tavern in all the big cities. Just overall, it's good. It's good stuff. Come on, trains. Yeah, you're still making me some good money. Still doing pretty good. Alright, more hotels. If you're smart, you should always build them on the opposite side as the whatever side your station's on, because when you want to upgrade your station, although this one probably doesn't have room anyway, that way you don't have to demolish your hotel. But that's just a general way of doing things that's probably not stupid. Or somewhere not right by the station anyway. You know what I mean. So those are my 3 big cities. They've all got hotels. Now we'll add the rest. Why not? Well, post offices don't make me money, so I don't know about that. Restaurant, tavern. No, my train broke down. Boo-hoo. Tavern and a restaurant. They're very unlikely to pay me back the investment very quickly. But I wouldn't be surprised if having more industry actually helps the cities grow anyway. You know, what makes them expand and improve their star rating? It's just more trains, more traffic, more goods, all the stuff. So you broke down, hey? Toy Factory by Carmen, I think? Yeah, I have a... That could be useful. Increase my salary. Looks like we're doing fine. So that could make this city grow a little bit more. What does a toy factory do? Turns lumber into toys. I think lumber is a secondary product. It's starts as like wood or something, and then you process it into lumber, and then it gets processed to toys. So that's like a secondary to third chain, which is a little bit harder to supply. Kind of like steel mills. It's difficult to get set up. Okay, I've got just the hotel. Let's add the restaurant and the tavern. And now that I've got the basics, I think I'll pay off another loan maybe, and then I'll think about adding some more track. Possibly. Actually quite happy with the amount of income. It's possible I should add more trains as well, to be honest. I mean, keep an eye on these bottom two. If they stay at 6, that means I could probably add a third train to that long route, or split it up and have one that just does like that one back and forth and another one that does that one back and forth. Could split them up. Yeah, the Buenos to Rosario back and forth is good. Maybe I should have a Buenos to Bahia that just goes back and forth too. I don't know. Anyway, I'll pay off another loan. Down to just $1 million. That's not bad. At this point, saving up to buy some more track is probably a good idea. I could also connect up like Junin and just... who would I send? What car would I actually send there, though? No, I gotta get the wool. Think about the wool, Blue. Think about the wool. I'm kind of thinking of making Tandil kind of a hub and having a trains track that goes like straight down. As well as, I'm just going to show you guys. Increase my salary. Again, we're doing pretty good. Let's just pause for a second here. Like, I could make Tandil have a line that goes straight to Mar del, as well as straight to Santa Teresita. Because I don't like making extra bridges. And I really should connect up more of these cities. How's the... I've started to move some wool. We got a long way to go. I have a feeling the grain will be fine. We're already shipping enough grain that I'll probably hit that no problem. I mean, we need a lot of meat. 350 loads of meat is a lot. So I got to keep adding... I got to keep adding connections, really. Like, I need more trains shipping more stuff. Or else I'm never going to hit 350, because that is a ton. Let's keep going. I'm going to start thinking about adding some more routes pretty quick here, though. I know I haven't really got into industry like I was thinking, but more routes is probably the way to go. Just more connections to get these cities growing as soon as possible. At least I'm getting some wool. Actually, you know, Bahia to Santa Rosa? Santa Rosa's growing. And that will give me the option of going to Santa Isabella. That's not a bad idea, actually. I think that's what I'm going to do. Connect up another big city. It's another long route. I mean, that's pretty expensive. Sheesh, that's expensive. That is very long. I mean, it's flat, but it's just a long route. Could similarly connect up this way and connect a bunch of little cities. Maybe I should do the short routes first, because there's a lot of cities near to my train that don't have connections that I probably should hook up. It's probably much cheaper to make a Tandil to Mar. Like, that's the same distance and it connects like 3 cities. And it's a textile manufactory, so that will help move wool down that way, right? Or was it up here? It's this one, Santa, okay. Yeah, let's do it. It will go... maybe out from that side, so I've got room to upgrade the station. And sort of over. It's not quite giving me the angle I want it to give me. I think let's just make a short track here, and then I can go straight in from there. Too many curves just sort of slow your trains down. Alright, and we are going to go all the way up to Santa Teresa. Alright. End of line there. Good. Let's make sure I build the right thing this time. Let's try not to make that mistake from before. And we'll connect up that extra house, because why not? And we'll put a medium here, because it's a pretty large city, I would say. Pretty good. Alright. And what I'll do now, one of the reasons I put it kind of up here is I should be able to fit in the doubling. Fortunately, that's going to make it hard to increase the size of that station later on. You know what? I'm going to put this one right here. And I'll probably split the track this direction and connect up Belcarce? No, Belcarace? I have no idea. That one's tough to say. Anyway, that's the minimum. Let's add the train. And get that moving. Consolidation. Go consolidation. It might not make a lot of money right off the bat, but we'll be okay, I think. And seeing as I'm going to make this Tandil place kind of a popular stop, I will add a double track. And I think I will actually connect up those next right away. Yeah, I was thinking about having Belcar come from the south of Tandil, but I'd like to keep the two stations, the service tower and the maintenance all connect up. No, I have to buy another train. At least I've got the money. That sucks. I hate it when my trains crash. I mean, what did he even crash on? Just in the middle of nowhere. Look at that. I just lost $200,000 in goods as well as the train. That just put me back like $320,000 just because of a random train crash. I don't even think it hit another train. It just was just driving down the track, you know, not even going that fast, and it just explodes. That's horrible. Well, I got a salary cut probably because the train exploded. I blame that train. Is my new train making any money? That is the question. This guy's out of oil. That's not good. I'm not sure if that route's going to make me much, but actually, look at that. That's not bad. Not bad at all, guys. Good job, train. Good job. So why do you not have oil? Did you just not fill up? Okay, there's oil at Buenos Aires, and there's oil at Bahia, but there's none in the middle. Maybe I really should have kept this oil like down here. That way the trains actually, that would have been pretty smart. Okay, let's try a trick here. This is kind of going to be expensive, but I think overall this will help. I'm going to destroy that, and I'm going to bulldoze a bit of track. That was a bit too much. But the goal here is to change where the connection is here a little bit. Just a little bit further back. Oops. Oh, shoot. I didn't want double for that. I wanted single. Just try to save a little bit of money. Okay, we'll make the turn right there, and then it can connect. Can you connect? This is a little bit difficult. Kind of a waste of some money. Hopefully it's not costing me too much. You gonna connect up for me, buddy? I don't know why it's got that dead end symbol there, but maybe I can smooth this up. There we go. Alright, we got it. We got it. Now I should have enough room to add, yeah, the main stuff. Okay, that's probably much smarter. I should have just done that in the first place, because now anyone coming through can get that maintenance. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I should have just started like that, to be honest. I know it's a little bit of a wide turn just to go this direction, but it'll work out. And you're out of... I guess it's just too long of a route with no service. Alright, I'll add a service tower in here too. You do pay maintenance on those things. I don't like putting them everywhere, but trains gotta have water or they slow down. Shoot. I guess as much as this country is very flat around here, it is a long way between cities, so I shouldn't underestimate the cost of well, maintenance towers and stuff. I really got to add those in more regularly, perhaps. Alright, we got a distillery that makes some booze. It's good to connect up that stuff. I like it. Alright, I've almost got enough money to make my next route, which is going to go down this way. And I might just do... I might do another split at Belcarce. I don't know. I could go from this way down. I don't know how I'm going to get to Necochea yet. I don't know. Now, I do know that it's probably shorter to go right here. But I don't want to have all my trains going over the same bit of track. I think, you know, it'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. Did I mess that up? No, we're good. I thought I like dead-ended it right into a house, which I've been known to do. All right. Oh, there's a hill there. I wasn't paying attention. Let's avoid the hill and spend all my money. I'm still not convinced that these little side connections are going to really repay themselves anytime soon, but, you know. We like connecting stuff up. It's the name of the game. Connecting stuff up with BlueAnkylo. Oh, right. I do need a little bit of money. Come on, trains. A little bit more money so I can actually put the service tower in and build this train. Come on, somebody just give me a little bit of money. No, that's the opposite of money. Alright. And now I just need a train to connect that up, and that'll be pretty good. Tandil will probably grow into a nice large city if we keep playing long enough. Alright, 100 grand to connect up Fray Bentos. Unfortunately, that would not pay for the bridges to get there. Not even close. Buenos Carmen. Oh, that's my first train. That's the stupid train. I don't care about him. Add train. We're going to go this way. And 6 again. I don't know if I should be going with 8 or whatever, but 6 seems fine for now. Alright, another year done. How are we doing here? No raise, no decrease. It's been 10 years. I mean, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Oh, I should have checked shipments. So we're starting to get the wool moving. We do need to hit 200 for gold. Grain will be fine. It's going to be the wool. Maybe the meat. I mean, I can always start... If we hit, like, say we hit 1900 exactly and I haven't shipped enough, I can start making trains just deliver meat. I can put them on, like... I can change their cargo to only deliver meat, and that will help. You still running out of oil? I even added the maintenance right in the middle. I don't know why this guy keeps running out of oil. That shouldn't be too far. Just one long route like that. Oh well. How's my new train doing? Not so good already. Come on, buddy. You gotta pick some goods up for me in Mar del Plata. I hate it when I, spend all this time making what I think is a nice fancy route and then it makes me nothing. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. What do we got? Passengers and mail. Well, take what I can get, basically. Alright. So, I connected up some stupid towns that aren't doing me a whole lot of good. Maybe I'll pay off the rest of my loans now? I guess. Just get rid of the interest. There's no point, always paying the extra interest forever and ever. I really want to focus on some wool here. Was it, seems like connecting up some of these to Bahia would be good for it. Good for the wool shipment. It's hard to say just what the best routes are going to be. I mean, this thing consumes a lot. They must have a textile or something, whatever it's called. Whatever uses wool must be up here, one of those factories. Textile mill, is that it? Yeah. Turns wool into clothing. So, maybe I really should get to Santa Isabella before long. Alright, we'll pay off our last loan, if I can find the right button. And then I'll start saving up for the next big route edition. Next year, I'll spend some time looking at the money, see if we're actually doing okay. I know we're making money every year at the very least. Not all routes are as profitable as others. This guy, wow, look at that. This train is doing good. This is the supposedly direct Rosario to Buenos Aires. Maybe I should have two that do that. I might be under-training it. I might not have enough trains really moving stuff around. So let's see. Alcohol, passengers, and stuff. Do you still have a lot of that? Oh, you've got a lot of livestock. Wow. Nobody wants it. Lots of fruit. Just not quite valuable enough. There's definitely a lot of stuff to be shipped around. That's for sure. Can I upgrade you? Ah, there's not enough room. There's never enough room. I'm never smart enough with my placement. Yeah. What I might do is, at the end of this episode, if I save up a bit of money, is spend some time switching those to large by deleting the old one, re-adding the new one, and then correcting all the routes that used it. It's a bit fiddly to do while recording, but I could certainly do that. This guy's doing okay. I do have a feeling Tandil's gonna grow. Now there's so many trains coming to it. This guy is continuously low on oil right here. Huh, alright, well, seeing as that's not the first time I've noticed that, I'll add a... Well, he's gonna miss it, but I'll add the oil for next time, I guess. But my stock continues to split. Not that you can even see my stock value. Alright, salary increase, which is good. We're actually making a ton of money, so there's nothing to worry about income-wise. With almost 20 years to go, I'm certainly making enough money that I'll be able to build a ton of stuff. Yeah, industry profits are not going to hit it like this. I definitely have to start investing in industry before too much longer. I feel like I want to get more wool moving, though, because it's going to lag behind. Grain is fine. Meat is probably fine. I mean, we're about 1/3 of the way through by time, and you start off much slower, so we're almost 1/3 done on meat. Well, quarter, I guess. But we're not even close to 1/3 on the wool. What would be the smartest thing to do next? More trains or more tracks? Trains or tracks? Trains or tracks? I mean, a lot of my trains are full. Maybe I should just be adding trains everywhere. I did make a lot of long routes here. And I know I usually make just like one train between each two cities. Just back and forth, back and forth. That is how I usually do things. And this time, for whatever reason, I didn't. Would have to add a lot of trains. It would cost me like at least a couple million just in train investment. Did I like not build the maintenance thing? No, there's oil right there. I don't know why they always run out of oil. But hopefully that covers it with the new one by Tres Arroyos. Hopefully we don't keep running out of oil. Probably more trains wouldn't hurt, to be honest. I think I'm going to do one more big track connection, and then I'll consider adding trains to my current routes. I think I want to do that direct out of Bahia first. We're going to do that, and then I'll save up for more trains. Start doubling routes and stuff. Pretty straight, pretty flat. That's fine. There's my track. Definitely not cheap. Such a long route. And then Santa Rosa is not the smallest of towns, so we'll go through Santa Rosa. And yeah, we're going to go to Santa Isabella by way of Victoria. Let's get out of town here. Come on, track. You can do it. You can do it, track. That's a good track. It's a little bit touchy with those houses. Alright, to Victoria. Spend all my money on track, because that's the way I roll. I'm not going to have quite enough. So I have to save up a little bit more, and we'll get into Santa Isabella. Yeah, we'll buy all that. That'll be enough for this episode. We'll hook this track up, and I'll consider saving up for upgrading my stations, as well as buying new trains. I think I'd rather buy the new stations first. That way I have less overall routes to upgrade when I add more trains. So this is going to cost 340, give or take, to get in there. Difficult to... This is a very busy city. But that's probably not too bad if I can get in there. As long as I can keep the track going on the other side. Actually, that's not bad. That's pretty solid, actually. Alright. And I think this time I'm just going to start with a large, because I've got enough money. I don't want to have to mess around later on trying to squeeze it in there. Alright, although officially at peace, the Diaguita and Guarani natives have on occasion looted trains. That doesn't sound good in the Pampas regions. You could keep this from happening by paying for federal troops. I think we'll pay it. 150,000 a year is not too much of a dent, and I don't want them destroying all my trains. Like, remember that scenario where the Mexicans destroyed all our track? That sucked. So let's try to not have that happen. Alright. So let's just, I need to buy some stations. Maybe a medium for Victoria? Yeah. Come on, money. I want to finish this episode up. Lots of people up there want me to connect. We'll think about it. And recession, blah, blah, blah. Come on. Where's my money? Where's my money? Here it comes. Yeah. So they, like, doubled. They dinged me when I started, and then they gave me another 150,000 already. We'll be alright, though. It's just going to take a little bit longer to save up. Supposedly, I'm supposed to be making money, you'd think. Well, this is really not helping. Another one crashed. That's the one that hardly makes any money, so whatever. I'm just gonna forget about it for a while. There we go. Finally got... Feels like I'm not making much money at this exact minute. There we go. And this guy, I think, can handle... Actually, I'll give him a medium. There we go. Connects all the stuff. Alright, and I think I'll want, well, service and stuff, of course. This is a long, long route, so let's make sure we've got goodies all over the place. Can I actually squish that in there? Not quite. It's just a little bit too hilly. So I'll put it over there. We'll add some service in the middle. Spending a lot of money here. It's gonna save me time later on. I know I can schedule it to not use it. Like, you can still schedule it to go to the town and then go to the other side, but too much of a mess. Cut my salary, whatever. Let's just get these trains added and we'll wrap this episode up. A little bit inefficient there, I know, but I just want to get this done. Seems like I'm not making a whole lot of money at this exact second, so I want to get these going. I'm just going to add 2 to start with. I know I've been talking about smartening up my train creation, but we'll save that for next episode. It's a good start, making some money there. Come on, one more train and I'll be almost okay. Seems like they just did this. Come on, guys. What's with salary cuts? I guess when you're building track and stuff, they don't give you your ledger, so kind of saved up till like December and then gave me 2. Come on. Come on, game. I am playing it on very fast, I suppose. It's kind of the problem. Alright, I am hoping that this makes me a little bit more money, because it feels like the last couple years have been a little bit weak. Perhaps. Alright. Anyway, wow, there you go. It's going to make me some money. Yeah. Those ones, they've got some goods stored up. Let's just say, here comes the money. Cha-ching. Oh yeah. Alright. I think we'll be okay. So I'm definitely going to do some train resetting here probably next. I think what I'll do is off camera I'll rename, I don't know, am I gonna have enough money? Let's just get to the end of the year so I've got some money to play with, and then off camera I will upgrade these stations to large by deleting them and then putting them back in, and then you have to fix all the routes that go to them, as well as maybe buying a few more trains. I'll go over what I've changed next episode, but it's going to be a bit of fiddly work, just adding trains and to routes I've already made, basically. We'll just finish this year off, have a quick look at the stats, and that'll be good, I think. And another year done. And they stole some of my money. Alright, so there we go. Salary's going back up. I mean, that was a pretty good year. I think it was just that first couple connections from the new long route. I mean, that's pretty good money. That's not bad. How's our transport? Grain's almost done. Meat's definitely on track, I think. Although, I mean, I did just waste like 4 years. Gotta get industry going. Okay. Next episode, industry. I really gotta look at industry more in depth. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I want to build more tracks. I want to buy more trains. So much stuff to do. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. Like I said, I'm going to do a little bit of work off camera, resetting some stations, and also maybe buying some more trains and renaming routes and stuff like that. And I'll try to go over it quickly at the beginning of next episode. So hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.